Hi, it's Panda Movies here. Today I'm going to explain the horror movie called Fresh. Warning, there are spoilers ahead. Enjoy the video. In a busy Portland supermarket, Noah, who's grown tired of online dating, has a chance encounter with a man named Steve. They flirt, feel attracted to each other, and exchange phone numbers in the midst of the store's chaos. Their connection gets stronger with each date. They talk easily, laugh together, and feel a magnetic pull bringing them closer. They share intimate moments that make the ordinary world seem less important. While their romance is growing, Steve invites Noah for a secluded weekend getaway, far from the city's busy life. Noah's heartstrings are pulled by the idea, even though her best friend Mollie warns her to be cautious. Despite the warning, Noah decides to go for it. The night before their trip, Noah is at Steve's home. As they wait for the adventure to begin, they have cocktails. However, Noah doesn't know that her drink has been spiked with a drug that will make her lose consciousness. Her surroundings blur, and she loses her senses to this deceit. Unbeknownst to her, she's in danger, and her awareness fades away like a fleeting dream. Noah wakes up from unconsciousness, finding herself in a horrifying place of captivity. She's chained to the cold ground, unable to move, and the man in front of her is Steve, the person she thought she loved. But now his true, terrible nature is clear. Steve reveals a chilling truth. He's a cannibal who eats human flesh. He does it for his own pleasure and to supply rich clients. Noah is now faced with this horrifying reality. As Steve talks more, his sinister plan becomes apparent. He's not just any kidnapper, he has a method. Noah, like many others, was lured into a deadly trap under the false pretense of love. In this dark place, Steve intends to keep Noah alive, tormenting her terribly for his own sick pleasure. His plan involves performing surgeries to remove parts of her body over time. Despite the horrors, Noah still holds on to hope and fights to escape. When Steve allows her to shower, she seizes a moment to run for freedom. But her escape is short-lived as Steve catches her and brings her back. In this nightmare, Noah hears another voice, Penny, another captive in a nearby cell. They talk in whispers through the walls, revealing the extent of Steve's gruesome operation. As Noah's mysterious disappearance becomes more puzzling, her worried friend Mollie takes it upon herself to uncover what's happening. She's joined by Paul, a bartender who's connected to the strange events happening in the background. Together, they start an intense investigation to find out what's going on with Noah. Their search for answers takes them into the complicated world of the internet, where they begin to uncover a web of lies. The man who called himself Steve when he met Noah turns out to be a fake. His real name is Brendan, and his true intentions are far from charming. Surprisingly, Mollie's determined search reveals a shocking twist. Brendan, the mastermind behind this sinister plan, is living a double life. He pretends to be a loving husband named Anne to someone else, who has no idea about his dark secrets. Anne, Brendan's unsuspecting spouse, is faced with a disturbing truth. The person she thought she knew has a sinister side. When Anne hears about Brendan's apparent cheating, she's in disbelief. Mollie, a stranger, tells her something that doesn't fit with her happy life. Anne starts to suspect that her husband is hiding something terrible. Mollie eventually goes to Anne's home to confront Brendan, and the tension is thick. Brendan, the one behind all this evil, can't keep up his innocent act as the evidence against him piles up. In a surprising turn of events, the tables have turned. Mollie's relentless pursuit of the truth gets an unexpected boost from Noah's silenced phone, which Brendan has. It's a damning piece of evidence that exposes Brendan's lies to his own spouse. In a chilling shower scene, more layers of Brendan's wickedness are revealed. Anne's prosthetic leg becomes a symbol of something disturbing lurking in the shadows. It suggests that she might have been a victim of Brendan's sinister plan in the past, a chilling testament to how deep his evil goes. As Mollie's investigation uncovers Brendan's deceitful facade, the complex web of lies threatens to trap everyone involved. The truth, once hidden in the shadows, is about to come out, revealing a horrifying reality that's hard to understand. Noah is trapped in a twisted game of deception, pretending to be interested in Brendan's unspeakable horrors. She's forced to go along with Brendan's sick invitation to a dinner where he serves human flesh. She pretends to eat the gruesome meal, hiding her disgust. Later, she can't bear what she's done and vomits in her cell. At the same time, Brendan's evil plans get worse as he tricks Mollie into his trap, setting up a terrifying showdown. Noah, dressed in a pink dress that symbolizes her deceit, struggles with the horrifying truth. The grotesque scene continues as Brendan reveals a hidden room full of personal belongings from his many victims. Noah is horrified to see Mollie's phone among the possessions, clear evidence of Brendan's terrible crimes. Feeling sick from the gruesome dinner, Noah manipulates Brendan into a sexual encounter, tricking him into a false sense of safety. In a shocking move, she bites off his private parts in a desperate bid for freedom. Amid the chaos and violence that follow, Noah takes the chance to free Mollie and Penny from their horrible prisons. Together, they fight Brendan in a frenzied struggle to survive. They manage to escape into the dark woods, but Brendan, armed and relentless, is right behind them. Meanwhile, Mollie's earlier act of sharing her location with Paul, a beacon of hope in their darkest hour, starts to pay off. Paul, determined to uncover the truth, heads to Brendan's house, but he hears gunshots and has to retreat, fearing for his own life. He leaves Mollie and her friends to face the relentless terror chasing them. In this terrifying story of survival and lies, the line between right and wrong blurs into a nightmarish horror. Noah's clever act, Brendan's evil rule, and Mollie's unwavering quest for safety all come together in a gripping story that explores the depths of human wickedness and the unstoppable courage of those who won't give in to despair. As the shadow of terror grows, the fight for survival intensifies, leaving scars that will always remind them of the horrors they endured in Brendan's wicked lair. In the woods, Noah, Mollie, and Penny manage to attack him again, with Noah taking the gun and shooting Brendan dead. Anne arrives at the house and finds Brendan's body. She encounters Noah in the woods and tries to strangle her, but Noah stabs Anne in the neck with her car keys. As Anne recovers and attempts to strangle Noah again, Mollie angrily bludgeons Anne to death with a shovel. As she and Mollie relax at last, Noah receives a text from a man she went out with at the beginning of the film. A mid-credits scene depicts 5 of Brendan's clients in a white room, seated at a table with bleeding human meat at the center. A satanic symbol is displayed during the end credits, indicating that the cannibals are part of a Satanist organization.